How do you house hack with kids in mind? Let's get started. Okay, so by the time you're watching this, my daughter will be born. We're super excited, but we do house hack. And so I was trying to think about what are some things that we did right with our house hacking strategy that still allows us to have the lifestyle we want and all these things that we thought about. So first and foremost, safety, of course, is a concern. So, maybe you have to think about, do I really want roommates, right? Especially if you don't know them and they're under the same roof as you. So think about duplex, house with ADU, somewhere where the tenant can have their own space. In our case, we now rent out our ADU, so we don't necessarily share common area. The second thing is, of course, privacy. So we have really good fencing. They have their own backyard, their own actual front patio. The only thing we share is the driveway. And even then, our house is actually on what's called a raised foundation. And by being on a raised foundation, we're basically higher up. So as our tenants walk, I barely see them. And therefore, they wouldn't necessarily see my kid. And of course, and this is the biggest thing with house hacking, really just real estate investing in general, is having very good rules in place. So for example, quiet hours, trash days, what tenants have access to, what they don't have access to. These are things that are really important because you want to make sure that you maintain a lifestyle and set clear expectations as to what kind of life you want and your life with kids. And then of course, the last thing, and if it's a baby, it might be a little bit more difficult, but as they get older, I think it's really important to teach your kids why you're doing what you're doing. Look, would I love to have a garage? Absolutely. I would love to be able to park my car somewhere that's covered. I would love to have a workshop, storage, but we're making certain sacrifices now so that way we can have a better future later on. And I think it's important that kids see that and understand that. So as they get older, they learn to appreciate. And hell, maybe you help them in running some numbers, showing them comparable sales. If there's work you're doing to it, bring your kid to work day and say, look, this is the hard work that we're doing to solidify our future. And we want to make sure you understand that. So if you go off and break something because you decide to play too hard with it, it's like, look, we work hard for this. You've seen how hard we're working for this. So I need you to take better care of the things that we have. What are some things that you do? I would love to get your thoughts, comment below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.